much, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining. My name is AyoT, and this is Eagles Tracker, the home of Nigerian football. We are live post-match. Rwanda 0, Nigeria 2. Victor Osimhen at the double comfortable victory for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Important 3 points on the board for us. Important 3 points. We are now sitting fourth in our group. We're up one spot. South Africa defeated Lesotho by 2-0. So Lesotho are fifth. South Africa topping the group. But let us talk about today's game. As always, I'll start by giving you guys my thoughts on the performance, my thoughts on the individual players, and then I will allow you guys your chance to call in and share your thoughts. Hopefully, we can get 1 or 2 ex-players or current players to tune in as well and share their thoughts on the game. But a very, very good win for us and a very, very interesting win for the Super Eagles as well. My overall thoughts on the game. Very disciplined performance by the team. Managed the game very well. And I lift my cap for Coach Eric Shell. He surprised us with the lineup and he did something that we have not seen before. And it's going to be interesting to see how Nigerians take to it, even going into the future. We played a game where we were very, very central, very narrow. The starting 11, we had Nwabali, we had Aino, Basi, Ekong, and Osai Samuel. We had Ndidi, Iwobi, Lukman, Simon, Chukwueze, and Victor Osimhen. But it wasn't like anybody thought it was going to be. Chukwueze and Simon were so central. I don't think Chukwueze has played that central in his life as a professional before. I don't think he has played that centrally before. Chukwueze normally is a player that likes to hog the touchline, but today he had to play central role. I felt it was very, very interesting from Eric Shell. It will be that people always criticize his energy. Played so hard today. I give Eric Shell kudos for giving us something different tactically. The players, I give them kudos for being able to adapt to a new style, to new instructions quickly enough. Only 3 days of training. I was saying this on my live watch along. It will be interesting to see how we do that against teams that are better on the flank, because Rwanda had time on the flanks, but they just don't have quality. If we're playing against a team like Morocco that have quality on their flanks, can we do the same thing? I don't know. But for today, it worked like a treat. The only chances that Rwanda got were when we gave the ball away cheaply. Even another thing that was interesting was that I thought at least, that Lukman and Osimhen were going to play up front together. But Lukman was actually playing more like a center attacking midfielder from like a 10 row. And then Simon was the one that was up front with Victor Osimhen. It was very interesting to see. Alex Iwobi playing midfield and playing in the half spaces, helping his team. Indeed, he didn't have too much work to do today. Bad tackle for the yellow card, but didn't have too much work to do. Let me talk about the individual players. Nwabali in goal, not too much for Nwabali to do. All the things that came at him, he dealt with them comfortably like you would expect him to. No mistakes, comfortable performance. Shout out to Stanley Nwabali. In defense, I thought Ekong was good. Every ball that came his way, Ekong headed it away, cleared it away. Had one chance that maybe you say he should have done better with the header from the free kick. But other than that, I thought Ekong was pretty good. Calvin Bassey, Ugelumba. Solid performance in that defense today. Other than 1 or 2 times that he gave the ball away cheaply, was winning his tackles. He wasn't allowing Nshuti or the other forward to have any kind of time on the ball. Good performance by Calvin Bassey, and was also driving the ball forward when he had the chance. Olajuwon from the left back position, as I anticipated, being that he was playing on the left side of the defense, I wasn't expecting Olajuwon to have too much attacking input, but defensively he was good. Didn't put a foot wrong. Osai Samuel, I'll also give him a good rating today. I thought he did well. I just felt like there were 1 or 2 times that he got caught out of position, but it wasn't necessarily his fault. He has advanced a little bit, and then someone gives away possession, and now he has to try to track back. The only 2 half chances that Rwanda really had in the game came from his flank, but I'm not going to blame him. I thought he had a good game. In the midfield, in fact, everybody was a midfielder at this point, just some CMs and some attacking. But Ndidi, I thought Ndidi had a decent game. Nothing too much to talk about. His tackle, though, that got him the yellow card. Next time, he needs to be a bit more careful. If that was the Premier League now, then go talk, say they won't go look at the tackle for VAR. So Ndidi, I think, should just be a bit more careful. But had a good game. Samuel Chukwueze, not to knock him, but he was the one that maybe was least impressive today. Even though he got the assist for the second goal, let's be honest, Osimhen did most of the work for that second goal. But Chukwueze, I thought his decision making sometimes was not so great. I thought his final ball could have been better. But again, I'm going to cut him some slack because he was playing from an unnatural role. Chukwueze likes to play out wide and then drift inside. But starting from an inside position, not the easiest thing to do. 3 days of training in that position. So I'm going to give him some credit for what he was able to do on the field today. Alex Iwobi. Man! Alex Iwobi. What a performance, man. What a performance. Alex Iwobi. What a performance. People that say he doesn't give energy. He doesn't run. Man! What a performance, Alex Iwobi. Covering those half spaces. Having to drift wide to defend because there was no natural winger or there was no winger per se on the field. Having to cover those spaces and then come back in the midfield. Having to drop deep to receive the ball. Trying to play the ball forward. Trying to be creative. Yes, he gave the ball away a couple times, but if you are trying to play creative passes, of course you'll give the ball away sometimes. You're not a robot. I so much was impressed with Iwobi's effort and performance today. I thought he was very, 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 very good today. Alex Iwobi. For me, maybe the second best player. Simon, playing as a supporting striker alongside Victor Osimhen. I felt like, there was a time, I think, in the first half where Simon had space on the left-hand side. He could have gone 1v1 against his defender. He tried to play a cross one time into the box for Victor Osimhen. The cross was defended well. Even if the coach was the one that instructed him to play first-time crosses, I feel like if Osimhen is 1v1 against the defender in the box and you want to cross it to Osimhen, put the ball in the air. Who is going to compete with Victor Osimhen for ball in the air? But he played it as a low cross. It wasn't really a good effort from him. Osimhen didn't really have a chance because the ball got cleared before it got to him. But Simon, I think Simon had a decent game today. Was okay. Not great, but was okay. And of course, playing in an unnatural position as well. I thought he did pretty well. And then Ademola, best player in Africa. Fantastic cross for that first goal, man. Fantastic cross. Perfect delivery. And then the Rwandan defender. I don't know how you are marking Victor Osimhen and you sleep on the job. I don't know how you are marking Victor Osimhen and you sleep on the job. But fantastic delivery by Lookman. There was another chance that Lookman had in the second half where he controlled the ball in the box. I felt like he should have caught it back. Could have played it to the unrushing midfielders. He tried to take a shot that was blocked. But, at the end of the day, I think he did pretty well. I don't have any official statistics on each player from the game today. But Lookman, could have passed a bit more. I can see some people saying it was selfish. I'm not going to use the word selfish, because, again, attacking players always have that knack for, go for goal, and do things themselves. But I feel like, yes, he could have passed it a bit more to his teammates in certain positions that it was obvious that it would be very difficult for him to score. And then I will say, Victor Osimhen. Salutes, man. Salutes. See, I always try to tell people to cut some slack for the other strikers, the Bonifaces, even Arokodare that made his debut today. I always tell people to be a bit calm with them, to not criticize them so much. But you know whose fault it is? It's Victor Osimhen's fault. Osimhen is too good that when another striker comes, we expect that striker to do what Osimhen is doing. And unfortunately, there's only a handful of people in the world that can do what Osimhen does. I was impressed today because Osimhen, first 2 chances, 2 goals. Osimhen usually has a tendency to maybe miss 1 or miss 2 before he scores. But clinical finishing was what we needed today. And Osimhen gave us that. I was impressed. The last chance he had was not the easiest chance from a tight angle where he skewed the ball very wide. After I think Osayi Samuel played it up front to him. But Victor Osimhen is too good, man. Osimhen is too good. And that's the reason why we criticize other strikers. Because what Osimhen does, his energy, his finishing. Look at that second goal. Yes, Chukwueze headed the ball. But Chukwueze headed it not necessarily trying to pass to Victor. Victor is the one that chased it down. Victor is the one that touched it. And Victor is the one that finished it so beautifully. So beautifully. Victor Osimhen is so good. Other than even just his goals, Victor Osimhen's press today, guys. Did you see the way Victor Osimhen was pressing them from the front? Did you see the way he was pressing them from the front? He nearly won the ball back in the box like twice. And then he won the ball back for the chance that Simon had. The one that Ntwari saved beautifully in the first half. It was from Osimhen's work. Dropping deep to press. Pressing them when their centre-backs had the ball in the box. Osimhen's work rate. Osimhen's energy. Osimhen's influence. Hey, Osimhen, don't play with me like that again. 20 seconds in the match, Osimhen was on the floor. I don't shake, oh. I don't shake. Don't play with me like that again. Osimhen cannot afford to injure, I beg. We need him on the field. People are asking the question that without Osimhen, can we score? I want to say yes, because I trust in the quality of our squad in general. But the effort, the energy, the tenacity, the finishing, the quality that Osimhen brings, it is so hard for anybody to match up. That's why whichever striker you play, if it's not Victor Osimhen, that striker is probably going to get some criticism. Let's talk about the substitutes. Bruno Oyemechi and Rafael Oedika came on in the 67th minute, replacing Chukwueze on Olaino. I want to say that maybe Olaino was not contributing enough in attack, or maybe he was a little bit fatigued. That's why the coach took him off. But when Bruno came on, I thought Bruno had a decent game. Put in 2 good crosses. Nobody got at the end of it, but I feel like they were good crosses. People will start saying again, hey, Bruno's crosses don't connect. Bruno's crosses don't connect. He put the ball in a good area. It's up to the forwards to attack the ball. I thought Bruno did well. When he came on. Also, defensively, he did well. I think 1 or 2 times that he had to defend. Rafael Oedika came on, replaced Chukwueze, which saw Simon go and cover the spot that Chukwueze was playing in before. I thought Oedika did well. Nothing too much that he had to do, because when he came on, we were already comfortably in charge of the match. It was more so about keeping possession, not giving the ball away cheaply, not conceding any silly chances. And I thought Oedika did pretty well at that. And then the other 2 subs in the 77th minute, Alassane Yusuf coming on for Bright Osayi Samuel and Tolu Arokodare coming on for Victor Osimhen. I'll start by saying, Tolu, congratulations to you. The stuff that dreams are made of, playing for your national team, representing your country, is something that makes you proud, is something that makes your friends proud, is something that makes your family proud. And I want to say again, Tolu Arokodare, congratulations to you. Hopefully many more caps to come in the future. Hopefully more goals. Hopefully fewer yellow cards. But Tolu did not really have anything to do today. He did not really have anything to do today. Some people said, he did not play with the same energy that Osimhen was playing. We need to realize that, football, we are winning the game 2-0. He comes on in the 77th minute. He doesn't need to just be running helter-skelter. Control the game. Win the long balls, which he did. He headed a few down for Oyedika, for Ndidi. Just control the game. He had 1 good cross-field pass from the left-hand side. I thought he did well, based on what he was expected to do in the time that he came on. We're not chasing a goal, so he cannot just play selfishly and just be trying to score by all means. I thought he did well. People need to cut him some slack, because I saw some comments on him already. Again, I said it. Osimhen sets a very, 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 very high standard. So when people see another striker They want the striker to do what Osimhen is doing. But no, they are not the same. They are not the same. They are not the same. I thought Tolu did well today in the limited minutes that he played. And I want to see more of him in the future. Alassane Yusuf, again, Eric Shell. You know, kudos to you on your tactics. Kudos to you on your inventiveness. Kudos to you on your cojones. Coming on, bringing on Alassane Yusuf for Baltasar Samuel. Alassane Yusuf playing from the right back position. Obviously not his natural position. He could have brought on Torunariga. He didn't. But Alassane Yusuf didn't have too much to do. At that point, it kind of looked like on the ball, we were playing somewhat of a 3 center-back formation with Ekong, Bassi, and Alassane Yusuf. Simon and Bruno looked like full-backs at that point or wing-backs at that point. It was very interesting. It was very interesting. But I like the fact that the coach is trying new things. The coach is not giving us necessarily what we would expect. And today it worked. Today it worked. It worked. My friend, Victor Boniface, he did not get to play today. Me, I'm just going to say this. So, with all due respect, if the coach prefers Arokudare today, it's just a signal to Boniface that level needs to go up. In my own opinion, level needs to go up. Level needs to go up. You don't want Tolu to come as a new boy and bench you. I like it though, because healthy competition is necessary. Healthy competition between players is necessary. Let nobody feel comfortable. Let nobody feel like they have a guaranteed spot. Bankole didn't make his debut. Igor Ogbu didn't make his debut. Papa Daniel didn't make his debut. Maybe we get to see them in the second game. Maybe. But for now, congratulations to Tolu on his debut. Congratulations to Osimhen on the 2 goals. Chukwueze and Lukman with the assist. Iwobi with a fine performance. Calvin Babasi with a fine performance. And a 2-0 victory for the Super Eagles over the Amavubi of Rwanda. I'm excited, man. I'm happy. I'm happy. I predicted 2-0. You people should trust me now. Trust me. I told you 2-0. I said Osimhen will score. Osimhen scored 2, in fact. Trust my prediction. Don't listen to my friend Smithlai that said 4-0. Listen to me. When I predict the Zimbabwe game, go and stake your money. If he loses, don't come back and meet me. But if you place your money today, 7.5 odds, 7.5 odds, 2-0 today's match. I even won money today. Shout out to Osimhen. I owe you $10. I won money today. Everybody, I predicted 2-0. I was the first to predict 2-0. I beg, leave me. But yes, fantastic performance today. I am happy. I am happy. Shout out to all the Super Eagles players. Congratulations to those that did well. Congratulations to Tolu Kodari again on the debut. I did not say Ekong will score. I said Ekong maybe. I said maybe. But I said Osimhen will score. I said 2-0. Shout out to our guys, man. Good win. The momentum that we need going to Uyo. Hopefully they can keep up this same level of performance. Osimhen, hit me up for your $10, eh? Well, yes. If you want to share your thoughts, send a request. Let me bring you on. Let me hear what you think, what you thought of the game. And of course, we'll try to take as many people as possible. Someone say how much I win. Why you monitoring my pockets? I sure want money.
Ayo.
Bad boy, sorry, say that $10 will change Osimhen's life. Okay, Solomon, welcome.
Please tell that guy to pay me first. He must pay me my money first. That guy, where is he? He should pay my mother 20K. I don't want to even shout.
You placed somebody on my live yesterday for 20,000 naira. Okay, so he's supposed to send that money to your mother. So I'll contact him. You're the one that did not reach out to me yesterday because the guy actually reached out to me yesterday, but you didn't.
DM me most. I told him, but it's fine though. But okay, the only thing I want to say.
What did you think of the game today?
Oh, me?
No, I know we're gonna win 2-0.
Okay, Solomon, go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go on.
I said I know we're gonna win 2-0, and I told you guys. But there's only one thing I want to say, just one thing. when one person will come and tell us on the national TV that formation doesn't matter, it doesn't matter how you set up
For
your
real,
team. You see what we're
man.
talking about?
Yeah,
You see what we're talking about? You can't come and tell us we don't like formation doesn't matter. Are you
it
sick?
does.
Like, who is that person? A coach will
It
open his
does.
mouth and say formation doesn't matter. Which type of you see why I don't want Nigerian coach to be I don't care if you like come from Rwanda, come coach Super Eagles. I don't want any Nigerian coach near Super Eagles.
I
You
agree with you.
you
I
see
agree
how
with
he set up his team. Can we not see? I never knew Nigeria got identity. Super Eagles got identity. It's only today that I know that a team has an identity on how to play.
Yeah.
Someone is gonna tell me that formation doesn't matter. Guardiola pattern. What is Guardiola pattern, please? Ayo, this is in 4 years. This is the first time I'm watching Nigeria I was watching this game like this, the way I am, relaxed. I'm not even seeing anything that is phasing me to say no. We control. You know how to keep this ball can stay on the floor if you want to play. Chukwueze, if he doesn't want to know how to play, he should continue hugging the wing. Not every time you're gonna go hug the wing. You want to go hug the. Now we're coming to play. We want to play ball, football. We want to play this
Yeah.
leader, play.
Yeah.
We're not running. We want to play. See, we want to play this ball. This is what. Hi, I don't even know how to feel. Like this man made me so happy. The way he sets up the team, we have an identity. We know when to go and when to come back. We know when to go and when to come. It's not go and play.
Yeah.
It's not everybody go and play. No, you know your role. You know what you need to do
Exactly.
when you have the ball and when you don't have the ball.
Exactly.
So what are we saying?
Exactly.
Why won't we blame them? Say don't employ anybody that is from Nigeria. Said he wants to be our coach. We don't want you.
Yeah.
You must go and learn. You must go and update your things and know how to see coaching.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even want to talk about the performances. I just want to tell them that
But the coach.
it's obvious that players know how to play, but they need someone to lead them and tell them what to do. Simple. So I don't want to say anything, but people,
Can I contribute?
we
I
have
need to drop
players that know how to
off.
play.
Yeah. All right.
We have players that know how to play,
Quickly.
but they needed someone to tell them, you know what, this is what you need to do. This is how I want you to play. Simple.
Solomon, thank you. I have to let you go because you have a lot of requests, but please just leave from your end. Mr. Amaku, you can go on.
Okay, now let's go. Okay, so a quick retro on the performance of the team. All right, I think I was on live the other day and I mentioned that this coach is a really good coach. First things first, we're not predictable. Okay, you go in there. In the past 4 games that we've had, right, we're very predictable. You knew who you're going to start, who was going to play on what wing. I saw Lukman dropping deep, which you don't typically see, right? It was on the other half trying to get the ball, initiate counter-attack, initiate attacks and whatnot. The other thing I was going to add is, how do we score our goals, right? We scored our goals not through creativity. That's the only concern I see there, right? It was one set piece, which is good. Now we have another, weapon in our arsenal that we can use against teams. Set pieces. We're very, very deadly there. We had Ekon coming close. We had Osimhen scoring. We had multiple chances through set pieces, right? Which is not conventional or typical with the Nigerian national team. The other one was Osimhen doing what Osimhen typically does, hustling and scoring. Did we create clear-cut chances? I didn't really do that, right? So that's still begging. While there were so many areas of improvement, compared to our previous performance, this was a mature performance. We're in and out. Got the result, no source of concern. We got our 2 goals. We started playing more relaxed, kept the ball, didn't take too much risk, and we're out of the way, right? Go against the Zimbabwe, same thing, mature. Get your goals in and out,
3
right?
points. 3 points.
We continue this way, 3 points, and we're out.
Exactly.
Nothing fancy, no risk, just go in there, hit those guys, where it hurts and get out of the game, Kudos to the team, kudos to the coach. We want to see more of this, right? We want to see new faces. I want to see Teller in the team, I want to see Teller in that team. I know Teller there compared to Chukwueze did well, but having Teller and a Lukman and a Simon and Osimhen, man, bring on England, bring on Brazil.
You mentioned Teller, and just to knock on that, the role that Chukwueze played today, I just was imagining it and Teller in that role.
Oh my goodness.
Playing more inside, not necessarily hogging the flank. I feel like he could have done very well in that role. But we'll see more of him in the future for sure. Let's just
this is a good omen, and hopefully we'll be on that. Have a great day, guys. Nice one.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, because I can't even lie. When you joined the live, even me said, I was like, yes, you. I'm like, why does this guy look like Nathan Teller? So Explain to us. Are you his half brother? Are you his
No,
distant cousin?
no, I'm just a Nigerian. I know. I'm just Nigerian like him. Like yeah. I don't know if I look alike, but I don't know, but yeah, I'm just
You've never
myself.
heard that before.
Never,
Ah,
never.
brother, you look like Teladai. I can never lie to you. You look
Shout
like
out my
that
bro,
Teladai. But yes, what do
bro.
you think of the game today?
Bro, today's game was very, very good, to be honest. Yeah, I enjoyed today's game in a long while. Trust me, in a very long while, yeah. I saw football, there have been a lot of theories that are saying that, oh, Nigerian players can play all this more advanced football, position football. These guys are playing at top clubs, likes of Galatasaray, Leicester City, Fulham, you know, Fenerbahce. These are big, big clubs, They play with quality managers. That's Alonso, Mourinho, and the rest. So why can they not play? I mean, like the same the way they play in their clubs, yeah. In their own team, yeah. I feel like very, very good today. The discipline today was just quality. You could see the coach shouting, communicating, telling the players, oh, drop there, do this, do that. And you know when somebody is good. If this person is good, yeah, it's good. Very, very good. Because and later I was like, why was this guy in the middle? Why was Chukwueze and what's it called and Simon in the middle? I was like, what's this guy cooking? Who give my guy apron? Oh, why is he shaping something? But you know that yeah, everything was just on instructions. Go there, do this, do this, do this. Simple. Osimhen got the 2 goals. Yeah, removed him. I'm talking Tolu. Yeah, Tolu also. So shout out Tolu. Yeah, Tolu today. Shout out to you. Congratulations on your debut. I love everything about the team. Osimhen, that guy is a gunman. Just forget, he's the one that he has set the standards very, 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 very high. And then the other strikers need to work very, very hard. For them to at least play because that guy will just play every single time. No Osimhen, no party. That's how it is. The second goal was just pure Napoli Osimhen. You see how we took the ball, started running, and just keep it over the goalkeeper. Very, very good. I love every single thing about the team. Calvin Bassey. Calvin Bassey, that guy is something different. Very, very, very. That guy is a tank. Calvin Bassey and Ekong together, wonderful pairing. Love. I know today's team was very, very good. And I love the way he actually managed the game. I saw Hassan as right back. I was like, why was Hassan playing as a right back? I was like, yeah, this coach is playing on instructions. Like he's coaching them on instructions, and they are listening. They are listening. Footballers, when they say that you are intelligent, they will listen to you. It's not rocket science. They will listen to you. They will listen to you. So the next game, we need to just head up high, continue, get the 3 points, and keep it moving. So that's it.
All right.
Very, very
Thank you very
simple.
much. All right.
Shout out
Thank
to
you
you, my
very much.
bro. I'm
All
not
right.
teller, I'm just myself.
Well, please leave from your end so I can bring the next person on. All
shout out,
right.
shout out to you, my
Thank you
bro.
very
Shout out
much.
to you. Yeah.
Man like X Code, you have the floor. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good
Good
evening.
evening.
Good evening. Yeah. Uh my thoughts on the game. First of all, I would say this. As a team, we played really well. As a team, almost everybody knew their role. Sometimes, even when we did it, just like, normally, I was even from where I was watching, I was clamoring for him to be taken off. But even at that, he was still professional in the way we are doing it. This performance reminds me of the performance we had against Ivory Coast in
In the AFCON.
AFCON. Not the final,
In
the
the
one we won
group, yeah.
in the group. Very professional, very disciplined, tactical performance. Very, very disciplined. A coach like Rafael Benitez will be proud of this performance because it was very, very professional. Very, very professional. They didn't need to do too much. And again, I'll be back salute that I've been back. So I'm so happy. On to the next one. Today,
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution. Please leave from your end so I can get the next person on. Over to you, Lakers Forbes. Welcome.
Hi, 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 how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you? I'm excited. How are you?
I'm very excited as well. What a wonderful game we had today, one thing I want to talk about is about Iwobi. Do you know that years ago when Mika was playing, we when Mika was playing, we want him to play the pattern of JJ Okocha, and throughout his years, we criticize him. I think Iwobi is in that shoe now. People are not they're not looking at what he's doing on the pitch. They're not looking at the dexterity of what he can do. They criticize him too much. And this guy is the best passer on the team, and people needs to give him his flowers.
Mm.
Alex Iwobi is
Abbas,
the
please
engine of the
mute
team.
yourself. Please mute yourself while
Sorry,
you're
sorry, sorry,
while you're
sorry.
not speaking. Yeah, go on.
Alex Iwobi is the engine of the midfield. He drives the ball from the back, takes it forward, splitting passes. He's not a robot. He will misplace some passes, but he's a very fantastic player, and people needs to give him his flowers. Another person I want to talk about is Bassi. Bassi is a big steal. He's a big steal. Like, he was stolen at the right time, at the right moment. And, people that did the paperwork and made that work out for the Nigeria, kudos to them. Those are the little things I wish to say today because I have to resume work. I'm working from
All
home.
right, thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you
Cheers,
for
man.
joining
Yeah,
us.
cheers. Yeah.
Okay. Abbas, the floor is yours. How did you feel about today's game?
Okay, so first I want to congratulate all Nigerians for this win today.
Yes,
It was
sir.
a very good win. I actually predicted 4-0. Let me not lie. So because I was very optimistic about the game. So first of all, I'm going to start with every player. Aside Osimhen was top notch today. Other than Osimhen, my man of the match was Alex Iwobi. Iwobi was so good today. I was even shocked. Let me not lie, because of course we all know he plays for Fulham and he's such an important player. But when it comes to national team, it's different. So I didn't expect that from him today. And also Osai Samuel, what a performance, and Calvin Bassey as well. The whole squad, honestly. But some players were under my expectations. Chukwueze and Lukman. So Lukman with that assist, it was a very nice assist. Lukman did well today. Chukwueze was not much of a key player today, honestly. And the midfield was very important today. Iwobi and the rest. And Ndidi was not that good today. He was below my expectations. And the whole squad today was honestly very, very ready and perfect. And we needed this win today. And there were some players who I would have also liked to play. Boniface. I wish Boniface got the chance because I feel like he would have done something. Moses Simon, he was mid at best today, honestly. But yeah, the whole game was based on Osimhen. Osimhen was fantastic today with the 2 goals. And many people thought because Osimhen is playing in Turkey now, so that means his performances would reduce. But he's actually becoming better game by game.
We go against Super Eagles.
All right. Thank you very much, Abbas. Thank you for joining and sharing your thoughts. Nice to hear from you. All right. Okay, over to you, sir, Mr. DMC Smash. Welcome.
Hi. How's it going, brother?
I'm happy. How are you?
I'm super excited too. It's been a long time there. We've been looking for this style of play. It was just a controlled game from beginning to the end. Putting the ball on the ground. That's the thing that started out to me, and it helped us to regain the ball easily. It was easy for Rwandans to easily lose the ball, and we quickly regained the ball. But when we keep putting the ball in the air, it's only Osimhen that benefit from it because he can hustle for the ball, he can run for it. But other people won't be able to control the ball like him. And I think this coach will help us build on this. I just love the way it went all out for the game from the start, putting 4 attacking players in the front because we were looking for goals, we were looking for a win, and the start was so perfect. And once I saw the lineup, I knew our midfield is not still good. We can't overemphasize that. We still need to go find that extra midfielder that we unlock teams and give the passes to those four guys in front. Once the ball gets to them, we know magic will happen. But overall, I remain hopeful with this new coach that things will keep getting better. And congratulations to all the
All right.
Nigerians.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your thoughts. Thank you for calling in. Okay, over to you, Nelvido.
Yes, that's it. Thank you for bringing me up once again. I really appreciate it. Thank
Yes.
you very much. First of all, I would like to say today's game was top notch. Honestly, good fights from the boys. Everybody was running, winning the ball back, and even though Rwanda were trying to give us some issues because their field was having a bit. I don't know if the water was too much or I don't know what really happened, but their field was giving us some issues, but we still stood
Sorry,
strong.
hold on. Please mute yourself if you're not speaking. Thank you.
Okay,
Go on,
can you hear
Nelvido.
me now? Okay,
Yes.
and yes, and once again today Iwobi played like honestly tremendous from Iwobi, man. Good game, good build up play with the ball. You know, like he controlled everything today at that midfield. Nice one by Iwobi, and indeed he also did well for me. He did well even with the yellow card. He kept his composure, did his job at the midfield. Good game. Chukwueze normally won't say that's his natural wing though, but he still played well.
Mm.
There's no way you talk bad about Chukwueze. And big shout out to the top man at the front, Osimhen, always there for us whenever we need him. Big one for him. And the only player I felt that I was a little bit down today was Moses Simon. You know, the Moses Simon we know is a very tricky winger, but he wasn't finding his toes today that much, you know. And one thing I noticed again about Lookman today, he was a bit, I won't say greedy, but he was not giving the ball like that much in terms of passing to Osime, you know, and other attackers. I think he was forcing some decisions
Mm.
that was supposed to, you know, just lay and simple opening for the strikers. But nevertheless, but good games today. Wambali was not that stressed though, even if you know he wasn't that stressed that much. And also, there's something I noticed about Ola. You know, he's a good player, a very good player, but he I don't know if he gets tired easily or he doesn't have. He's not the kind of player that can play up to that 90. Let's say when he's getting to like the 70 or the 80th minutes, he starts struggling a bit, you know, start giving out loose passes, and I don't know, but at the end of the day, playing wing back is not easy. It's not easy being a wing back, and but overall, good game by the boys today, and hopefully we can come out strong also against Zimbabwe and you know qualify because it's been a long time since we've been at the World Cup. So kudos to the guys today, and also we also need to appreciate the coach for all he did tactically. Everything he did today was nice. So congrats. Thank you very much for bringing me up, Sati. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. All right. Over to you, Good News Films. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening. I'm Daniel speaking from Johannesburg, South
You
Africa.
are you are
So,
you are in the land of our ops.
yeah.
Well, good.
Of course, this is our goalkeeper's country, Chippa United. So, yeah, I do watch him every now and then. So, unfortunately, South Africa won. I was so pissed and I shit, you know, but
Sorry, please mute.
yeah,
Yeah,
can
go
you hear me?
on.
So I unfortunately South Africa won. They are leading the table, but it's Mzansi. So yeah, I'm both for Nigeria number one and then South Africa. But everybody have said their points. It's an amazing game. I'm so happy they all went out. You know, I was the one that commented on your page. I said the midfield. We need to get that midfield right. And you're like Nigerians. It's true. Check the two goals came from set piece
Mm,
and then some defensive errors. We need to get that midfield right.
mm,
Like I didn't Ndidi was nowhere today. Let's be honest. Ndidi, it wasn't there at all. And then If you can get the midfield right, we'll get more goals, honestly. So, but the team today, very amazing performance. I don't even know what else to say, but I'm very, very impressed with the guys. They did very well. But the next game in Uyo, please, let's get the midfield right. We need to get it right. You know, we can't. If we use the same pattern against Zimbabwe, I mean, we might draw. You know, and we need to win. But otherwise, you know, I love the game, and thank you so much for bringing me on the plans. It's my first time here anyway, so thank you so
Thank you,
much.
thank you,
I
thank you.
appreciate
I
it.
appreciate you coming out to
All
share
right.
your thoughts.
All
All
right.
right.
Uh,
Van Moyen, is your turn, but you need to turn on your camera, please.
oh, okay. Thank you, AyoT, for bringing me on.
Thank you for joining.
I thought I thought the guys really did well today, but I want to start with the coach and also the back staff room. Everyone did a fantastic job. This is what we've been looking for. We know as Nigerians sometimes we're not disciplined, but what we saw today is a discipline. All the coaches well disciplined, and this is what we asked for. And what we saw today is a prime evidence that Nigerians can do anything when we are disciplined. And that is what we've not seen in any of the Nigerian coaches. Look at Iwobi today. That's the energy we want. That's what we wanted all the while. Why would we blame Iwobi today? Throughout the 90 minutes, he had the energy. Football is a game of energy. We want to see you give that energy before you go out. All the players did well today. I cannot blame anyone. Nonetheless, I will not be carried away with our performance today because this is a recovery journey, right? Like we should, if I'm Eric Chell, once we get into the back room, guys, celebration is over. Let's focus because this is a recovery journey. It will not be good for us to. This is a win away from home, so we can get this win away from home. How about when we get back to our home? We should do far better. I'm talking about the midfield. What we saw today is an example of I don't have the quality, but whatever quality I have, I can bring them together. That's what we did today. We don't need special players. We only need dedicated players. And that's what we saw today. And this team, the way they've started, if they can keep it up, a lot of players will not be in this team if they are not careful. Because this is just the beginning, and the boys knows it, and they gave him what he wanted today. And we still have a lot of players out there who are not even invited, so it's a good one. Also in the front line, Victor Osimhen, whatever he's doing, is not helping the other boys. So I'm telling you, 100 years to come, we're still going to talk about Victor Osimhen, just like we are talking about Rashidi Yekini.
When Osimhen retires, he will be the highest goal scorer in Nigeria's history. That's for sure.
So the like of Boniface, they better go and sit down because even they themselves, they will not want to come because they will not get the chances. How can we have 5 strikers? And I love the fact that he gave Tolu the opportunity today. It's a clear message to Boniface and the like. If you are not serious, someone else will come and take your place. So for him to give Tolu that opportunity today, other guys will also be like, well, if I'm up to the task, the coach can also call me. So kudos to the guys today. This is the kind of football we want to watch. Everybody leaves their work, they are watching football because they know something will come out. How can we watch Nigerian football and feel sad thereafter? Rwanda. Even if we pick secondary school boys to play with Rwanda, we should still play something. We have the resources in Nigeria. Anywhere we go,
Secondary
all we
school
need
boys. Shabba.
because look at all this crop of players that we have, professional league. Those boys they don't compare to us in any way. We should dominate Africa, and that is what we did today. A 3 point away from home, no issues, nothing. And I like the defensive line today, compact. They all stood together, no spaces. Everyone is clearing up for each other. We were talking about Osai Samuel. He came today and he showed that I want to keep this shirt. And the same thing for Bruno too. He also showed that is contesting for this shirt. That's what the coach wants to see at all time. So this is a really good performance, and I hope we get that ticket because this is one of the World Cup that none of these players should miss. None of these players. So thank
Oh,
you so much,
all
everyone.
right. Thank you very much for joining us and sharing your thoughts. Nice to hear from you. Okay, kind man, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but we cannot see you, sir.
Sorry, it's 2:49 here a.m.
Where are you?
I'm in Singapore.
Oh, oh wow. Okay, but it's like we're talking to black screen. You don't have flashlight or something. You can just use to show us your face.
No, I'm not. I don't have.
Okay, go on
Sorry,
quickly.
I'll
Just
just.
go on.
Okay,
Go
thank you.
on.
Thank you for the opportunity. Congratulations to Nigeria once again. Before this match, I have to be very sincere with you. It's like my blood pressure is just very, very high.
Mm,
But after the first 10 minutes, I think I definitely know that Nigeria is going to carry the day. Because going by the way Nigerian approach the game, you can see that the player play to coach instruction. Nothing like, oh, I want to show myself, express myself. It is based on the coach instruction. And that's the reason why some of the players that we all know how they normally bazooed themselves through the wings. They were unable to do that today because they were playing through the coach's instruction, and that's the reason why we're able to like compete with Rwanda in the main field. I think the setup was good. The mentality going to this game was also very, very, very awesome. So I think the coach did a immense job going with the setup, and I think by the time the coach, gets to know the player more, he will definitely know their strengths more and their weakness. But what surprised me most in this game is that Victor Osimhen, Victor Osimhen, that number one. Number two is also our what's it called, set piece. We've actually improved on our set piece. That's one thing people are not talking about. Before now, we play many corners, we play different what's it called, free kicks, that we don't make use of. You can see our free kick was so dangerous. And for the first time, I'm seeing like they actually train in terms of how they set up. Sometimes when we wanted to play a free kick, you see in the D, you see Bassi, all the tall guys, they like line up. So that shows that there are some people, the coaches is actually making impact, on the team. So I think going forward, I think we should not get carried away with this performance. I think if we put our heads down and focus on the game and not get worried about what is going on the other game. What matters now is that the remaining 5 games or thereabouts, we must win it. And let's see what happens after that.
mm.
I'm very, very happy with this setup and I'm looking forward to the match against Zimbabwe. Once again, congratulations to Nigeria and thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk. Have a good day.
All right, thank you very much. Go and sleep. Yeah, go and sleep. See, Super Eagles. Somebody is staying up till this kind of hour in the night in Singapore to watch match. Now, why people they vex if we lose? But thank God that we won today. Thank God we won today. Over to you. Welcome, sir. Your mic.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Um, I'm speaking from Flint, Michigan.
Okay. They don't fix my water.
What I Oh, so talking about the match. First of all, thank you for the opportunity. I've always been a follower of your page, but this is my very first time.
Appreciate
This is
it.
my very first time requesting to join your live. So I would say this is a shift from the regular. Watching the Eagles play today, I would say this is a shift from and you could just cite the discipline. You could see players who are compact, playing with instruction. And first of all, my biggest take was if you look at when Tolu came in, he had this opportunity to go all the way. And for me, football is tactical. And I saw him, he had that, we were leading 2-0. There was no pressure. And he had that ball and he made that pass back. So he had a debut. It's a match that he will probably want to, go all the way and get a goal. But that tells me this is a guy playing to instruction. A coach had a way he wants to play.
I'm playing for the
And
team.
and playing for the team. That was what I could see from his action. He could have gone all the way. That could be a goal. It was a 50-50 chances. He could have had a goal on his debut. But, somebody read the game and be like, play with your team. And he had that ball. He tracked back. Otherwise, the keeper was, it was like a rest day, not so much for Nwabali to do. Osime, you can't take it away from him. You cannot just take it away from that talisman. He always deliver every time, when we need him, and that tells you how much. Then he register his presence and to show you maybe how we got here without him in the previous matches that we have played in this qualified series. Other than that, and like you always say, for me, I go with your sentiment. This guy has set so much standard. Like anybody that is coming behind to play in that role, you have to double up. You have to just put in that extra. If not because you are not good, it might just look like, oh, you are not good enough, but because somebody is already doing it, day in, day out, back to back. Other than that, the team is compact. Can we do better? Maybe a little bit much on the defense, on the midfield, in the pack. But for me, I'm not going to condemn anyone. I just want to say, and again, the biggest thing is maybe a few hours jubilation. Let's focus. This team has the potential. We can still qualify. We can make it out of this group. And with what the coach has shown today, it's a shift from what we've seen in a very recent time with the Super Eagles. And I earlier in the week I was watching Victor Osimhen, in his broadcast with the Nigerian legend. He said he called him and he told him that everybody must run. I watched that. Osimhen said, and you could see that play out in the game today. You see, everybody was working hard. Everybody, and it seems like this is not the same Super Eagles that we've had because everybody are hard worker. Playing for the team, looking for back at each other, helping everyone else, and that is the testament is the 2-goal result that we got here today. So let's keep our fingers crossed, and we are hopeful we can go from here. It can only get better. But with this team, we can do it. And that night, for the very in a long time, you can see that Niger spirit back in this boy, and playing for the badge. We've not had it in a minute. That is my takeout from this game. So thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, before you go, let me ask you. So now that we've won this match 2-0 against Rwanda,
Yes.
we are going to Uyo to take on Zimbabwe. On
Yes.
paper, Zimbabwe is supposed even day easier than Rwanda.
Absolutely.
So what's your prediction for the game in Uyo?
Uyo, I will go with a 2-0 lead, and my reason, I will go with a 2-0. But one thing is, when we play at home, except maybe this coach is bringing that high level discipline. And you could tell from what it is. So, but now, we will have more people around the camp playing at home. And we just need to stay focused. We've seen that in the past, people come in, they're just distraction, and there is a limitation with that activity playing away. However, we could have torrent of more content creators, more people around the team. So we just want to stay more focused and get the job done. 6 points from this international window, and we can only go from there. But I would predict a 2-0 win at Uyo.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us and sharing your
Thank
thoughts.
you for having me.
Okay. Over to you, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, hello. Well done.
Yes.
Congratulations to us. Yeah.
Congratulations to us. So, see, everybody is coming on and smiling today.
We are all happy. All we want is victory. Nothing short than that. And nothing short of that, Let me start with the coach. Congratulations to him. He did a very fantastic job today. Do you see his body language? Do you see how he's doing on the touchline? You see his hands, the way he's moving.
It was playing the game from the sideline. The only before you continue, the only thing that scared me was when I saw him squatting towards the end of the game. It was just giving me flashback of in AFCON when they pour water for the head.
Yeah.
But today he don't need water, thankfully. But yeah, go.
So the body language is involved in the game. You know what I mean? It's as if he's in the pitch. He's involved. So that alone will give the boys morale, to perform. You know what I mean? And another thing is that, this puzzle game that we played when we were kids, like the animal puzzle games, the fowl, It's like a square game. It's got a fowl, a hen, a tiger, a lion, different. So what I'm trying to say is the stuffs are there, but the ability to fix them, you understand, is what the game is all about. So that's the same thing with the Super Eagles team. We got all what it takes, but we need someone that can put these boys together for us. Something happened at the left flank, during the second half. Ola, and Kevin Bassey. A Rwanda player is coming with the ball. He wants to come and score on the right hand side. So Kevin Bassey and Ola, they chased the guy. At the end of the day, they won the ball from him. I was just like, I look at these two in it boys. Where you they even play? We don't even know your team. We don't even know your team. So just seeing those two guys alone, seeing the in it guys alone chasing him, he lost the ball. He lost the ball. Okay, that is another point I want to make is our goalkeeper. That guy needs to be studied. I live in Port Harcourt. I grew up in Port Harcourt. I was born in Port Harcourt. There's something with these Port Harcourt boys. They get confidence for anything they do. If you see one Bali, you know that this guy grows from Port Harcourt. You see, when we are winning 2-0, there's something he used to do. Not only in this game, even in the AFCON as well. You will be giving the boys confidence. There was a time you watch, he did like this. Calm down. He will do like this. All those things, their body languages. Even that thing will be telling on the Rwanda players as well. Which kind of boy be this one? When he get the boy, we cool the game down, we cool the ball down. The way he's doing, he's adding more morale to our players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So another thing is Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen did fantastic, did very well. It was so fantastic today. You saw the second goal. Look at how he nipped the ball from that guy.
Yeah.
Look how he nipped the ball. In fact, I'm so proud of him because there is one Chelsea group that I belong to. So in that group, guys, they used to talk nonsense. They say, Osimhen, we don't even want time for Chelsea. You don't want who in Chelsea. Do you know who Osimhen is? You don't want good thing about Osimhen is that it gets better. It gets better. It gets better in every game. It keeps improving. See, that group now, we blast them. I will blast them today. Blast them very, very well. I will blast them very, very well. So congratulations to Osimhen and all other players as well. So my last point, I'm coming on.
I like that you have your notes.
Exactly. I don't want to miss anything. Okay. I think that's all. That's all. Yeah. So congratulations to our
Let me
boys.
let
So
me ask you just before you go.
I can't wait to see Osimhen in Chelsea. Osimhen should come to Chelsea. Osimhen, if you hear me, come Chelsea. I'm in England. I'm in London.
Yeah, in London.
Yeah, I'm in London.
Okay.
Osimhen. More than screenshot this, more than screenshot. I waited on the caller. Osimhen, we want you in London, oh. We want you in Chelsea. Come. We are waiting for you. We want you.
What you need to do now is you need to go and start scouting for house or whether an apartment or those fancy buildings. So that by the time he comes, he will not have to stress himself. You already
That
have
was no
house for
problem.
him.
If you come to my place, no problem. Okay, Osimhen, come. Osimhen, if you enter UK today, come. We dey. No
Okay, but
wahala, we dey.
before you go, Zimbabwe
Yeah.
on Tuesday.
Yeah.
What's your prediction for that one?
It's a 3-0. 3-0. Yeah. 3-0.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me.
Take care.
Okay. Wow, interesting conversations. Lots of fantastic points today. Lots of excitement. I love it. See, whenever the Super Eagles win, I love it because I know that the post-match show is always going to be exciting, always going to be interesting. Somebody said expecting Osimhen and Arsenal. Please, we are praying for good things for Victor. No need for you to pray for bad things for our best player. But yes, what I was saying is whenever the Super Eagles win, the excitement, the joy, Nigerians are happy. I love it so much because if we don't win and people just they come and this player is useless, this player is this one, but you can see the joy. People staying up late, staying up early to watch these matches from all over the world, and then the Super Eagles have this superpower of bringing so much joy to Nigerians. Amidst all the struggles, all the pain, all the hardship, all the things that are going on in the country, the Super Eagles have that power to bring joy and happiness, at least for a period of time, to the people. And I'm happy that they use that power in the right way today. A fantastic win. I am very, very happy. I am very, very excited. Shout out to all the players. Once again, I will say, Osimhen, your clinical nature today, very, very necessary. That goal on the stroke of first half, on the stroke of halftime was so important because going into halftime 2-0 up is a very different feeling from going into halftime at 1-0 because 1-0, Rwanda will still feel like they're in the game. They can come out a bit of nerves from the Nigerian players as well. But with 2-0, their heads will go down a little bit. Even though they will try to pick themselves up, the Nigerian players will also be coming out for the second half with a lot more confidence. Fantastic, fantastic one. Again, Alexi Wobi, man, the effort that he puts in, covering those half spaces, playing in the midfield, playing out wide when he needed to. Fantastic, fantastic performance. Calvin, Ugolumba, Bassi, wonderful one, man. I was very impressed with Bassi's efforts today, driving the team forward, not giving any of the run forwards time on the ball, and of course, even trying his best to lead from the back. Ekong did not even have too much work to do. Ekong's zone was just to cover and just, balls in the air, head them away, clear things like that. Fantastic defensive performance by players. Umar Bali had an off day. I could have been in goal today and things would have been okay because of the protection that the players were providing. Fantastic one. Ademola Lookman, fantastic assists, also created a few more chances. Could have done a bit better, but still, we have to give him props. Samuel Chukwueze playing in an unusual role, unusual from position for him. I thought, wasn't his most fantastic day because he didn't have the time to run down the flank and cut in like he usually does. But he still created 2 chances. He still got the assist for Osimhen's second goal. So we have to give him his props. And then, once again, I'm just going to say congratulations to Tolu Walashe, Emmanuel Arokudare, coming on for his Super Eagles debut. See, as a fan, man, I can never get to experience that feeling. But I've spoken to different players that have played for the Super Eagles, many of them, and nothing beats that feeling of making your debut for your national team, playing with players that you've been watching on TV, wearing the shirts representing your country that you've been watching Super Eagles play since maybe you were 3, 4, 5 years old. Nothing beats that feeling. Congratulations to Tolu. And for the rest of the players that didn't make their debut today, the Bankoles, the Eagles, your Papa Daniel, hopefully we are comfortably leading in Zimbabwe and you guys also get your chance to make that debut. A fantastic result today. Now, I know some people said, well, our 2 goals, one was from set piece, another one was from Osimhen, just in real efforts. We were not really creative like that. Fair points, but I think that today, all that really mattered was the result. The coach only had 3 days to prepare the boys. The more he works with them, the more solutions he'll be able to find. And again, I'll end by saying, kudos to Eric Sekou Shell. You faced a lot of criticism from the media, from fans when you were appointed. You constantly spoke to us with confidence. And on your first assignment, you delivered. You delivered. You showed your tactical dexterity today. You didn't do the easy thing. The easy thing could have been to just go 4-3-3 and just play the normal way that we play. But he switched things up. He shuffled the board. Played players in positions that we did not expect. Played some players that we did not necessarily expect. And he got the results that he wanted. I'm curious to see how that would work when we play against the stronger teams in Africa. But that doesn't matter right now. What matters right now is that the Super Eagles won. The Super Eagles got the 3 points, and all Nigerians are going to bed happy tonight. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Thank you very much. Please, if you're not following, make sure you follow. If you're not subscribing, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you guys on YouTube for more videos. We're going to review this game properly. We're going to preview the Zimbabwe game, and it is going to be a fantastic time. What a day to be a Nigerian supporter. Thank you very much. My name is AyoT. This is Eagles Tracker, the home of Nigerian football. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Play the road.